So I am clearly a Ninjago fan, and I have all the Ninjago modulars behind me, but that's not what we're talking about today. That's old news, right? We have new news to cover, and that is going to be the new Ninjago City modular, which official name is going to be the Ninjago City Markets. And I am so excited for this. So in today's video, we're going to get some very blurry images of a first look at this set. And then I'm going to kind of give you my thoughts because I am super excited about this set. And I will definitely be buying this absolute day one and hopefully before it even releases if possible. So if you're interested in that, stick around. Let's talk Ninjago and let's jump straight on into it.
So really quick, I updated my LEGO room and one of my prime displays is my Ninjago City and some of the mechs because I'm going to be quite truthful. These are some of the most enjoyable LEGO builds I've ever had. But anyways, here we have the Ninjago City Gardens, which was new for 2021 and is currently still available on the LEGO website or at LEGO stores. And I actually do have this one lit up, which looks really cool. Then we have the Ninjago City Docks, so it gets cut off from right here. And all the way until Ninjago City, so right over here. But again, another really cool one. This is from the Ninjago movie. And then, of course, the Ninjago City, which is, again, from the Ninjago movie. So I'm assuming I'm going to place the Ninjago City Markets in between the city and the docks, or between Ninjago City Docks and Ninjago City Gardens. So assuming in this range. So I'm really excited to see how that pans out. But it's going to be roughly, what, like 5 or 6 modular plates at that point, because this currently is already 4.
But ladies and gentlemen, this Ninjago City Markets has me so excited. So again, it is still a little bit in the rumor phase, but it's going to include, I believe, 21 minifigs. And some of those characters are all the 6 ninjas. So you have Kai, you have Jay, you have Cole, you have Lloyd. Who else is in there? We have Nia, I think that's 5. And then Wu, of course, Master Wu is going to be in that. And Garmadon. Pixel is going to be a part of those 21 minifigs. Vinny, which we've seen the leak from eBay of his torso. That one's pretty sweet. Okino from Prime Empire, another great minifig to add into our collection. Miss Demeanor, which is such a funny name, right? Granted to LEGO and Ninjago to think of that. We have Twitchy from the Island season, which was only 4 episodes, which was still a good season, right? But again, only 4 episodes. So his name was Twitchy Tim. And then we also have a Cyrus board coming in that one as well. So some really good minifigs to start off with that list. I'm really excited for Okino. Prime Empire, to me, was such a good season that it makes me super excited for. But anyways, looking back at some of these blurred images, right? For me, I think it looks really good. It looks massive, so it looks like it could be potentially, if we're comparing it to something like the Ninjago City, this is our first floor. It's kind of like 2 smaller levels, and then we have our roof layer, so that is going to match. And then we have maybe another 2.5, 3 buildings higher. So I'm assuming it's going to be the height of Ninjago City Gardens, like this little like pink tree build. So that's a pretty deep size. Ninjago City Gardens is massive in height scale, right? The tower is just massive. So this, I think, is going to be a great balance between the docks into this bigger structure than Ninjago City Gardens. So really excited for that. One of the really cool things, I have no idea what this is called, guys. But I'm going to throw up an image of it. This little like minecart type hanging rail is called an airway tram. But this airway tram, I think it's going to be super cool. Never really seen anything like this, at least for me in my building experiences from LEGO. So it's kind of going to extend from like one building to the other in this kind of like display piece. But it looks really sweet. It has that yellow color inside of it. And it's kind of like drawback scene to, I think it was Sons of Garmadon was the actual season where, I know that was a typical scene where Lloyd evaded Harumi being captured, right? He lost his powers and he jumped from like those railway cars. So anyways, I think that's a really cool feature, something different, unique, something we really haven't seen before. So really something exciting for that. One of the other things I want to notice, guys, is the colorway. You have like some really bright colors. You can see like the red, kind of like the piers, which is typical in Ninjago, right? And Asian architecture. So that looks really good. We have some really bright colors like purple, a violet purple, and like to compare, we have like a bright green here. We have a bright blue. So this purple is nothing out of the unordinary. It's so super vibrant colors. I think it looks great. I do like that. And there's also a really bright green structure in that as well. I do apologize, guys. There is only rough, very blurred images, so we'll do have to keep that in mind, and I'm sure we'll do a follow-up video as we get a little bit more information. But a little bit side note, this is going to be available on June 1st, 2023. Hopefully sooner. If I could find it earlier, I would love to get this set early before it actually hits the shelf somehow by paying extra. So if you do ever find this in some way or form, let me know, and I would definitely do a review and buy it off you. So it is going to come with 6,163 pieces. Massive structure. It's the biggest one yet. And it is going to have a retail price of $370, which is $20 more than Ninjago City Gardens. So a little bit higher on the piece count and a little bit higher on the price, right? So really excited for this, guys. So my final thoughts, and my final absolute thoughts are, this is an absolute day one buy for me. Honestly, the images, I know they're blurry, but they still look really exciting and really good. Again, that little carriageway on the rail car, I think is going to be a really cool building experience, something we really haven't seen from Lego in general, let alone from Ninjago. So a really cool iconic scene. And then of course the modular buildings from Ninjago are just my absolute favorite buildings, probably in my collection, aside from a few other Lego sets, but they are truly amazing pieces. So for me, getting this day one is going to be an absolute joy, and building it live with the channel with you guys, I think is going to be as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited for this set and see official images hopefully soon? June 1st is right around the corner, so stay tuned for more updates on this Ninjago City Market set. And as always, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, let me know in the comments below, and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and we'll see you in the next one. My name is Cristo. Peace out.
Just because I'm a pretty big Ninjago fan, I thought I'd share some quick behind-the-scenes stuff. I have a bunch of the Ninjago dragons on display in my office room. I have, this is a really old lightning dragon. I have the, from season 1 all the way from Rise of the Snakes, a few sets from there, and then even like pilot season. So some really cool sets, and then some modern day ones like the Hydro Bounty, from, I think it was season 14. I get mixed them up. But anyways, it was the water season with Nia. But that was such a joy set. And then actually, I have a ton of sealed Ninjago sets that I just don't have quite the room for, that I just cannot wait to build, like some of the Golden Ninja sets. This one's really cool. It is a Golden Mech from season 2. It is Legacy, but I remember picking this up for $10 on clearance, so that was really cool. I have some really cool minifigs, but then we have some really cool minifigs over here. A lot of these are from Sons of Garmadon and the season following, right? So March of the Oni. So here's Heavy Metal. That's a really cool minifig. I really like that one. A Jay, and then a Kai. So a lot of these are exclusive to Europe or Canada. Unfortunately, we don't get these in the States, but some really cool minifigs and sets. And here's another really cool one. I should have bought a lot more of these. Looking back at it, I wish I had a whole army of these Ninjroids. So it is nice to have one, though.